is arbitrary, the definitions blurred. If I'm to choose between one evil and another, I'd rather not choose at all.
Hey, welcome to the sneak peek on Respawn TV. Let's take an inside look at The Witcher 3, an open-world action-adventure game coming to next-gen consoles and PC, being developed by CD Projekt Red, a Polish game developer that made the other two Witcher titles. Unfortunately, most gamers excited for this game haven't gotten the opportunity to play the first two. The first one only came out on PC in 2007, and the second came out originally only on high-end PCs in 2011. And in 2012, we finally saw a console release of the niche but amazing series that is The Witcher. Because not a lot of gamers got a chance to play these, let's glance over the first two so you know what to expect. The Witcher takes place in a medieval fantasy world following the story of Geralt of Rivia, one of the last remaining Witchers, which are traveling monster hunters for hire, gifted with unnatural powers. Witchers use alchemy to create potions that manipulate their senses for fighting monsters. The original utilized BioWare's Aurora engine and never saw a console release due to payment problems with developer Widescreen Games. Truly unfortunate. We find Geralt unconscious and suffering from amnesia at the beginning of the game. He gradually learns that he was a renowned Witcher with lots of friends and enemies. The first game had a lot of choice elements throughout the game, with the main choices being whether or not to side Geralt with various factions, and ultimately decide whether to make Geralt good, neutral, or evil. Your game save can be uploaded to The Witcher 2 to directly influence the sequel. The Witcher 2 improved a lot on The Witcher 1. The combat style changed from a rhythmic hack and slash to more of a fast-paced, complex system, utilizing spells, traps, and swords to get the job done. The Witcher 2 has a very extensive cast of vivid characters with developed personalities with different paths, storylines, and multiple endings, leaving a lot of uninformed gamers to think that this game was made by BioWare. Oh, and another thing worth mentioning is how brutally hard the combat mechanic is. They force you to utilize every enchantment, item, spell in every way that you can to survive, and that's something I can only appreciate in hindsight.
Make it quick, Geralt.
What the?
Close your eyes.
Hit him!
And now we have the up-and-coming The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. And don't worry if you didn't get a chance to play through the other two, you don't need to have played the previous games to fully enjoy the Wild Hunt, says CD Projekt Red, although I personally recommend at least googling the plot. We can look forward to a completely revamped fighting system, the Witcher's sense ability, combat on horses, swimming underwater, using a crossbow, sailing, and, better late than never, jumping and climbing mechanics that have been described as not exactly like Assassin's Creed, but more similar to Uncharted. In The Witcher 1 and 2, Geralt only has 5 linear spells available to him. Geralt will utilize 10 spells, each having an alternate form in The Witcher 3. And I'm sure it goes without saying, this game is massive. More specifically, 30 times massive than The Witcher 2, and 20% bigger than Skyrim. Choice will still be a prominent mechanic in the game. Quests will have alternate options on how to complete it. CD Projekt Red is anticipating approximately 100 hours total game time for all quests. And just like The Witcher 2, The Witcher 3 will feature a dynamic day and night system, realistic AI, and responsive environments. Well, I think that's all the time we have for today. Be sure to keep an eye out for The Witcher 3 in stores May 19th for next-gen consoles and PC, and I'll see you next time on a sneak peek.
What are you doing?
Killing monsters.